Faraday's SPAC has massive, mysterious debts to pay and gargantuan coming dilution. Faraday came to the public market with 2.5 billion in accumulated losses. The company is vague about where that money went. For example, in its PIPE presentation last February, Faraday says it had spent 2 billion, but in a lawsuit just 1 year earlier, the company said 1 billion. Faraday must have forgotten to check its claims for consistency. Immediately on closing, the company was to pay out a grand total of 642.2 million in liabilities, including a phenomenal 92.3 million in cash for advisory services. We thought SPAC and PIPE transactions were meant to be cheap. A lengthy list of shareholders is itching to sell, and there are not a lot of restrictions on insiders. The vendor's trust owners are already eligible, and they've been waiting for years to get paid. There's massive dilution coming soon. Legacy shareholders will receive up to 25 million FFIE shares with no performance requirements. SPAC sponsor PSAC had 23.7 million warrants as of June. The options awarded to what they call employees, directors, and non employees are just gobsmacking 220 million. On October 4th, the company told us it's issued new debt at 14%. This is on top of several new notes issued in August and September. These new raises for small amounts at usurious rates seem like a ruby red flag when Faraday just raised so much cash in July. Investors should also beware the notes payable are secured by a lien on all the Faraday assets, tangible and intangible. That means a default could mean forfeiting the company. Since FFIE has an august history of defaults, that's a bet we would not take. FFIE tells us deep in the small print that it expects to need an additional 1.4 billion in funding by 2024 to achieve its financial targets. On what terms will that be?